MusicFirst Elementary, powered by Turanga, is a cloud-based curriculum for elementary general music grades K through 5 with 36 sequential lesson plans for each grade level. When you open MusicFirst Elementary, you will see an on-screen resource that functions almost like an interactive textbook, and then you'll also see accompanying lesson plans, curriculum maps, and assessment tools for use as well. Originally a curriculum designed by Turanga for a variety of countries around the world, MusicFirst Elementary is fully aligned with the National Core Arts Standards. This involved a meticulous process to ensure that each standard is approached in every grade level. Essentially, we took a product that was working very well in the UK and rewrote it to fit our education system here in the US. In every unit, students will sing, move, listen, respond, improvise, compose, and perform music. They will also continually revisit musical concepts in more complex ways throughout each subsequent grade level. As you can see, there are 6 units with 6 weeks of lessons within each unit, all based around original and public domain songs and social themes like stories and time travel and caring for our planet. Let's take a deep dive into first grade. When you click on the Unit 1 Week 1 plan, you can download the plan or read it inside the page. You will also find the lead and lyric sheets. There are very few clicks within MusicFirst Elementary so that the layout is nicely intuitive. If you need to, you could download the weekly lesson plan or the curriculum maps and hand them into your supervising administrator without having to recreate the wheel. Click on Teach and you can begin each grade level with a baseline quiz that can serve as an age-appropriate pretest, student learning objective, or student growth objective that with first graders can be taken as a large group instead of on one-to-one devices. Plus, at the end of each unit, there are assessment quizzes to assist you with evaluating their comprehension of the concepts being taught for that unit. These assessments can be as short or as long as you would like, and they occur at the beginning and the end of each unit. There are downloadable and printable documents in the assessments that you can use as checklists for formative and summative assessments. Let's begin with the Understanding Music portion. The summary displays the concepts that will be experienced through movement, body percussion, and singing. Plus, starting in grade 1, improvisation is introduced in the clapping and singing portions. After the students echo clap rhythm patterns, they are encouraged to improvise rhythm patterns through the question and answer clapping portion. They are to listen to the rhythms, which is the question, and then clap/improvise their own answers all together. This also occurs later in the question and answer with your voices portion, where they will improvise singing their own answers to the vocal riffs/questions that use low and high pitches. Now, let's click on the Listen and Respond tab. In the song Hello, it is introduced with a video, much like the lessons in kindergarten. However, in grade 1, there will be only one song out of the 6 in the unit that will be introduced with a video. The other songs will have discussion questions. After they listen to Hello while keeping a steady beat with body percussion, have them listen to the song again and click on Respond at the bottom of the screen. Here you will find 4 higher order thinking questions to help the students focus on concepts such as rhythm, tempo, beat, texture, instrumentation, form, style, and more. The Did You Know portion can vary from facts about the song to instruments that are heard in the song, integration of other subjects, and where the style of the song comes from. As the curriculum progresses to the older grades, these questions dive deeper into music history, musical artists from around the world, the timelines of the music, where the music originated, other examples of musical styles, more curriculum integration, and so much more. And this other tab gives you access to the lead sheets. In the Learning to Sing the Song activity, students will learn to sing the selected song. The on-screen resource provides a flexible approach for listening to the music, practicing with the words, the musical score, and breaking the song into smaller, manageable sections. Remember that you can reference the lesson plan for more ideas on how to teach the song. Some of the lessons have activities built into them. This lesson with a song called Zoo Time was one of my first graders' favorites. They love the song about the aardvark and the bear, eating cake and having fun. They left my classroom singing this song proudly to their classroom teacher. If you look in the listen and respond portion, you will notice that there are discussion questions instead of a video. Also in this lesson, the students can perform the 2-note melody with complex rhythms in part 1 or basic rhythms in part 2 on the glockenspiel, boomwhacker, or any pitched acoustic or virtual instrument that is found in their classroom or on a cart. They can also use their voices and body percussion. There is also an improvisation activity where the students have the opportunity to make up a melody using 1, 2, or 3 notes or using body percussion. This is a fabulous and joyful way to get your youngest of learners improvising music. Now, in grade 1, the composing activity allows your young musicians to create a melody using 3 to 5 pitch patterns of C, D, E, or C, D, E, F, G. Or if they are not ready for pitch patterns, they can compose using rhythm patterns. Though it gives me only choices for pitch patterns, I can manipulate it to rhythm patterns with one click. For example, if I choose 3-note set and then click Next, I can choose 6 ways to compose. The first 3 will compose with non-pitch sounds. The second set of 3 will compose with pitch sounds. At the beginning of the year, my first graders would benefit from the rhythm grid and the rhythm notation. However, as they grow throughout the year, we would progress to the note grid. As a group, they would click and drag the long and short notes to the screen to create a rhythmic piece. Click play and you will hear the percussion sounds. Click through the tabs on the bottom to show the other ways they will be able to create music throughout the school year, from rhythm notation to melodic notation. When finished, the song can be saved and accessed in my resources. It also has the ability to be exported as a Music Explorer file. Don't forget that you can customize your lessons and units. In Unit 2, Week 4 of Grade 1, Everybody Ought to Know, I added slides to help reinforce the 4 words of justice, freedom, friendship, and happiness, and added an improvised dance or improvising with classroom unpitched percussion instruments section, since there was an instrumental section in the song and there was no activity built into the lesson. In Unit 4, Week 5, I added slides to reinforce the order and the words to the song "The Green Grass Grew All Around." To learn how to customize, please visit the Customize Lessons video. This is just the beginning. There are numerous music creation tools, including tools for decoding, creating music, music notation, and a web-based digital audio workstation that can score movie files. In the older grades, there are lessons that have extensions that include band instruments, orchestral instruments, as well as classroom instruments such as guitars, ukuleles, recorders, and more. This truly sets MusicFirst Elementary into a league of its own. Check it out today.